Namaste children. I hope you understood what we have discussed in the previous session. That is about pair of linear equations in two variables. So lines can be intersecting lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. So linear equations in two variables, pair of linear equations in two variables can be represented graphically and algebraically. Graphically and algebraically, both the ways we can represent graphically as well as algebraically, and these two can be solved both the ways, graphically and algebraic way. So graphically, pair of linear equations in two variables. What are the pair of linear equations in two variables? a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. This is one. And a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are the pair of linear equations. So this is the standard form. So such standard forms, now in general, if you give some coefficients of x and y, 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0 or 5x plus 6y minus 7 equal to 0, that pair can be represented graphically and algebraically and also will be solved in both the ways. When you solve for graphically, then when it comes to the graphically, so graphical method, graphically when you solve, when the lines are, see when you draw two pair lines in the graphical method in the graph, then those two lines may intersect or those two lines may not intersect, that is nothing but parallel, and those two lines may coincident, which are one overlapping on the other. That is graphically we can represent and we find the solution. Here you see, when they are meeting at a point, that solution for x and y for both the lines, one solution. Here they are not meeting, no solution. Here they are coincident lines, one overlapping one upon the other. So it will have many solutions. When you go for algebraic method, then you will represent, this is algebraic way, that is algebraically, then you have to solve. This is graphical method when you represent solving and as well as getting the solution. Then graphically we will be having methods to solve. One is substitution method, second one elimination method, and here substitution method, and third one cross multiplication method. So the way we represent we can represent in two ways, both pair of linear equations in two variables graphically can be represented and algebraically can be represented, and those can be solved in two ways, graphical and algebraically. Graphically, when we plot the points and draw in a graph, the lines may be intersecting lines, or the lines may be parallel lines, or the lines may be coincident lines. Algebraically we solve those equations in three methods, that is, one is substitution method and elimination method and cross multiplication method. So before going to solve these methods, the substitution, elimination, cross multiplication method, we see whether they have solution or not. How to find out? By taking the ratio of the coefficients for the given equations by comparing the ratio of the coefficients of x and coefficients of y and the constant values. So by based on that ratios, we can say that whether the lines are parallel or intersecting lines or coincident lines, whether they have solution or not, whether they do not have solution or not, how many solutions, whether infinitely many solutions. In intersecting lines, at only one point they are intersecting. So one solution, unique solution. One solution, unique solution. They are not at all meeting at any point, so no solution. Coincident lines, it has overlapping, it is overlapping one upon the other. So overlapping one upon the other. That means each and every point will be the solution on this line. Each and every point will be the solution. That means infinitely many solutions. These are intersecting and these are just parallel, they are not meeting. Coincident, overlapping one upon the other. So now we will see how to find out this. We will step by step will come. When do we say intersecting lines based on the ratios? When do we say they are parallel lines? When do we say they are coincident lines based on the ratio? And graphically I told intersecting lines will have unique solution, parallel lines will have no solution, and coincident lines will have many solutions. That we will say point wise. Now we see, just now we discussed so how algebraically and graphically, so these are the main points which we need to remember. A pair of linear equations in two variables can be represented and solved by graphical method and algebraic method. One is graphical method, another one algebraic method. So graphical method, when it comes to the graphical method, we have to graphical method. So here the graph of pair of linear equations, when we draw the graph of pair of linear equations in two variables is represented by two lines. So if the lines intersect at a point, then the point gives the unique solution of the two equations. Like this, they intersect, this point will be the, in the graph where it intersect, that x and y coordinates. That x and y coordinates will be the solution for both the pair of linear equations in two variables. In this case, the pair of equations is consistent. They consist the equation. They will have solution. They will have solution consistent. Next, if the lines coincide each other means one is overlapping on the other. Then there are infinitely many solutions. Why infinitely many solutions? Each and every point which lie on these lines, each and every point on the line which will be consist, that all the solutions will be the pair of linear equations in two variables. So pair of equations is dependent. It is dependent one on the other because both will have infinitely many solutions. Though it is dependent, but it has many solutions. That why consistent. We say consistent. Now, if the lines are parallel, then no solution. You see, lines are parallel. They do not meet at anywhere. So, no solution. In this case, pair of equations is inconsistent. Pair of equations is inconsistent. So, one is graphically when we are solving, we plot the points correspondingly for x and y coordinates. If those two lines in the same graph, when we plot and join the points, when they are intersecting, they will have unique solution. In unique solution, then that is consistent. So intersecting lines will have unique solution. Then if the lines coincide each other, when you are plotting the points of the two equations in the same graph, one will be overlapping on the other, then we say that the two lines are coinciding each other. Coincident lines, coincide lines. Then infinitely many solutions. What do we say? Each and every point will be which will be lying on that line is a solution. That's why it has infinitely many solutions and they are dependent but consistent. Now third one, if the lines are parallel, then there will not be any solution because they do not meet at anywhere. They do not meet at anywhere. So in this case we say that the pair of equations is inconsistent. The pair of equations is inconsistent. Now we see what are the methods we have, that this we step by step we go graphically and as well as algebraically. So this is about a graphical method, the points. Now when we see these graphical methods, we need to plot the points in the graph sheet. That is, now algebraically what are the methods, and before going to do algebraically and graphically method, I will give you how to find out whether they have a solution or not. That is very very important by comparing the ratios of the coefficients of x and y variables of both the equations, including the constant values. Now algebraic method, we have three methods to solve this algebraic method, the system of pair of linear equations in two variables, algebraic method. So in that one we will solve this algebraic method. We will express like 2x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, 6x minus 7y plus 8 is equal to 0. That way we will represent. Now algebraic method, you see algebraic method, in this algebraic method we have three methods. One is substitution method, and the second one is elimination method, and third one we have cross multiplication method. Now in all this, before going to solve this all, first let us discuss what are the coefficients and all with the example. See here, example, we see for the pair of linear equations, general form, and what is general form? a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are the pair of linear equations in two variables. Now for example, you see here, just I am giving example, 2x minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0 and 4x plus 7y minus 8 is equal to 0. From this, we are taking the first equation as 2x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0, and the second equation is 4x plus 7y minus 8 equal to 0. A1 means the coefficient of x, the first equation, and B1 the coefficient of y in the first equation. C1 is the constant value in the first equation. Second one, coefficient of x, that is A2. Then y, coefficient of y. B2 is in the second equation coefficient of y. C2 is the constant value in this. So now we can write, just for example to revise how to identify, I am just saying A1 here A1 is equals to, tell me by seeing this, compare the coefficients A1x, so 2x. What is the value of A1? A1 is equal to 2. A1 is equal to 2. Then B1 is equal to, compare B1y and this is including the sign, you have to see plus no need, minus, then you have to, so minus 3. Then C1 is equal to 7, a constant value in the first equation. When you take the second equation, then you have to compare with the second equation. A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. So x coefficient is 4, x coefficient is A2. So A2 is equal to 4, B2 is equal to, look at this, 7, and C2 is equal to minus 8. A1 B1, C1 are the A1 and B1 are the coefficients of x and y in the first equation, and C1 is a constant value in the first. A2, B2 and C2 we take from the second equation. Coefficient of x is A2 in the second equation. Coefficient of y B2, that is in the second equation, and C2 constant value, that is minus 8. Now, by comparing these ratios, comparing the coefficients, the ratios of these coefficients, we can say whether the lines are consistent or inconsistent, whether they have unique solution or many solutions or no solutions, by taking the ratio of these A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. So I'll explain all at a time with by using a table. I'll draw the table, then I'll explain what are intersecting lines, what are parallel lines, which are coincide lines are coincident lines. Is it clear how to take the coefficients and constant values? For the first equation we take A1, A2, A1, B1 and C1. For second equation we take A2, B2 and C2. Now we see, if a pair of equations is given by A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0 and A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0, then the first case A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then unique solution consistent. If A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2, then no solution, inconsistent. Then third case, A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2, infinitely many solutions, dependent, consistent, dependent, consistent. We see how it is possible. Example, here I am writing the equations. You see here, 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0 and 4x plus 5y plus 7 equal to 0. You take these two equations. For the first one, compare A1 is equal to 2, then B1 is equal to 3, C1 is equal to minus 6. C1 is equal to minus 6. Similarly, A2 is equal to, compare the second one, 4, B2 is equal to 5 and C2 is equal to 7. Take the ratio A1 by A2. Here I am writing A1 by A2. A1 by A2 is equal to, that is 2 by 4. Then you can simplify. 2 ones are 2 twos are, which is equal to 1 by 2. Now B1 by B2. You take similarly B1 by B2. What is B1? B1 value is 3 and 5. Are they equal? 1 by 2 and 3 by 5. So A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. That means they have unique solution. What do they have? Unique solution. That means the lines consistent. See, I hope you understood now how to find out whether they have solution or not. 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0, 4x plus 5y plus 7 equal to 0. A1, A2. This from the first equation A1, B1, C1. From the second equation A2, B2, C2. Then we find A1 by A2, B1 by B2. 1 by 2 is not equal to 3 by 5. So they have unique solution. Now we see for the second equation, an example. This is example which I explained. Example, 4x minus 2y plus 7 equal to 0. Then here 8x minus 4y plus 6 equal to 0. Now you compare these two ratios. Like first you write down A1. A1 is equal to 4. B1 is equal to minus 2. C1 is equal to 7. C1 is equal to 7. Now A2 is equal to 8, B2 is equal to -4, C2 is equal to 6. Now you see here I am writing the ratio A1 by A2, A1 by A2. Which is A1 by A2? 4 by 8. 4 by 8. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. This is 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, which is equal to 1 by 2. Next, B1 by B2. B1 by B2. What is B1 value? -2 and B2 is minus. So -2 by -4. If we cancel minus and minus, 2 ones are 2. So which is equal to 1 by 2. Now you see A1 by A2, B1 by B2 both you got equal. When you get equal, now you go for C1 by C2. C1 by C2 which is equal to 7 by 6. Now you check it. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Therefore they have no solution. No solution. Therefore they have no solution. Now third case, taking the ratios of the coefficients of A1 and A2, B1 and B2, C1 and C2, then we are comparing. If the ratios are equal, then we say that they have no solution. Then A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2, infinitely many solutions dependent. You see this example here. 2x plus 3y plus 6 equal to 0. Second equation 4x plus 6y plus 12 equal to 0. Now A1 is equal to, compare the coefficients here. A1 from this, A1 is equal to 2, A1 is equal to 2, B1 is equal to 3, C1 is equal to 6. A1, B1, C1. The next, A2 is equals to 4, B2 is equals to 6, C2 is equal to 12. You have to take the ratios even including the side. Now you see here, A1 by A2, A1 by A2. Here I am writing the ratio A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2? 2 by 4 which is equal to 1 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2s are. Next, B1 by B2. B1 by B2. B1 is what? 3. 3 by 6. 3 ones are 3, 2s are, which is equal to 1 by 2. Next, C1 by C2. C1 by C2 which is equal to C1 by C2. 6 by 12. 6 ones are, 6 twos are, which is equal to 1 by 2. So all the ratios A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to, therefore A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Now what can you say? Many solutions. How many? Infinitely many solutions. So many solutions. Many solutions. So in graphically if you go, these are intersecting lines, these are parallel lines and these are coincident lines. Is it clear how to compare the ratios? So by seeing this, by comparing the ratios only, you can say that the system of pair of linear equations in two variables, whether they have unique solution or no solution or infinitely many solutions. Is it clear? Right. Now we see the same which I explained with a different like pair of linear equations, whether they are intersecting lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. In the tabular form, compare the ratios and a graph. See, serial number, pair of lines, A1 by A2 ratio, B1 by B2 ratio, C1 by C2 ratio. Compare the ratios, graphical representation and algebraic interpretation. Algebraic interpretation means whether they have unique solution or not. Graphical representation means whether intersecting lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. Here, now serial number 1. Serial number 1. Observe it. I am taking the equations x plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0. X plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0. Second equation I am taking, second equation here, 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. Now you see, what is A1 by A2? Observe it. A1 by A2. What is the coefficient of this one? X. If you don't have any number, it indicates that is 1x. That indicates 1x. So the coefficient of x is 1. So A1 by A2 means 1 by 2. You see here, A1 by A2. A1. The coefficient of x A1 is 1 and here is 2. 1 by 2. B1 by B2. Observe it. B1 by B2. You take the B1 by B2. See here, the ratios A1 by A2. Here A1 by A2, that is 1 by 2. Coefficient of AX A1 and here coefficient of X A2, that is 1 by 2. And B1 by B2, 2 by 3. So here 2 by 3. And C1 by C2, you check it, C1 by C2. C1 is 3 and C2 is 3 by 4. Now compare the ratios here. A1 by A2 and B1 by B2, are they equal? No. So A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. No need to go for C1 because the first two only not equal. If first two are not equal, what can you say graphically? Intersecting lines. What do you say? Intersecting lines. So now intersecting lines, here what can you say? Algebraic interpretation, that is unique solution. What do you have? Unique solution. Consistent. Unique solution, consistent. Now we go to the second case. That is second case. What is the second one? We take one more example. That is for the second equation, 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. The second equation. Now this is one equation. The second equation I am taking here, 4x plus 6y plus 7 equal to 0. Now you compare the ratios here. Compare the ratios. You see here, A1, A2. First one is A1 by A2. So 2 by 4. 2 by 4, which can be written as 2 by 4. You can say as equal to 1 by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. Next, B1 by B2. Check it. B1 by B2. That is B1 is here 3 by 6. Which can you write? Even this also simplification. 3 ones are 3 twos are, which is equal to 1 by 2. So here also simplification. 2 ones are 2 twos are 1 by 2. Now C1 by C2, you take the ratio C1 by C2. What is C1 by C2? Here minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by 7. Now you compare the ratios of these. A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. First two you check it. A1 by A2 and B1 by B2. 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Equal. But C1 by C2 is not equal. So you can write here A1 by A2 A1 by A2 is not equal to B1, is equal to B1 by B2, B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. These two are equal and but not equal to C1 by C2. Then in that case, what do you say? The lines are parallel lines. What do you say? Parallel lines. Parallel lines will have solution? No solution. So here we write no solution and inconsistent. No solution, inconsistent. No solution, inconsistent. Solution, unique solution, consistent. This is the second case. Now third one we see. Third case. So third case we are going to see, that is, now one is intersecting lines over, parallel lines over. Now we see one more, that is coincident lines. So example, coincident lines. 2x plus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. Then another equation I am taking 4x plus 6y plus 10 equal to 0. Now you see, compare the ratios. A1 by A2. A1 is 2 by 4. 2 by 4 which can be simplified. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, so which can write as 1 by 2. Similarly, B1 by B2, so that is 3 by 6, if you simplify it, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, which can be written as 1 by 2. Similarly, you can write as C1 by C2, that is 5 by 10, which you can simplify further. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, which is equal to 1 by 2. Now you see all the three ratios are, when you compare, all are equal. All three ratios are equal. That is, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. All three ratios are equal. All three ratios are equal. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Now what can you say? Graphically you can say that lines are coincident lines. Coincident lines. Now algebraically interpretation, that they have infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. They are dependent but consistent. They are dependent and consistent. Infinitely many solutions, dependent, consistent. So this how we represent. By taking the ratios, we can say that whether intersecting lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. Intersecting lines means you can say this intersecting lines, how it will be? Like this. Intersecting lines will be like this. Then parallel lines, how it will be? You know, the lines are parallel. And coincident lines means they overlap each other, one upon the other. One more line will be on this. This is overlapping. So these are coincident lines, parallel lines, intersecting lines. I hope you understood what we have discussed. We discussed what are the methods to solve, to get the solution for a system of pair of linear equations into variables. and how to compare the ratios. After comparing the ratios, what can we define? If the ratios are, all ratios are equal coincident lines, first two are equal, third one a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we say that intersecting lines a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Parallel lines, if all three are equal, then coincident lines. This is today's session what we have discussed. Is it clear, children? I hope you understood how to identify the given pair of linear equations in two variables are whether consistent or inconsistent, whether they have infinitely many solution or unique solution or no solution. Is it clear? So, I hope you understood, children, what we have discussed today. Here we have some homework questions. Just by comparing, check whether the following pair of equations consistent or inconsistent by comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. This is one pair of equations and these two are one pair of equations and pair of equations. So, for this, compare the ratios of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Find out whether they have consistent like unique solution or many solutions or no solution. Is it clear? Thank you. The rest we will see in the next session. Another session we will discuss the leftover topics, whichever the graphical method and the other substitution, elimination and cross multiplication methods. Thank you.